You ever get that feeling when you're cleaning your house and the dust just never seems to go away? Turns out it's not just a little bit of dirt and pet hair. There's a much bigger story hiding in those tiny particles, and honestly, it's pretty shocking. So here's the deal. Your home, the place you think of as your safe zone, might actually be serving up a steady diet of harmful chemicals. I'm talking about so-called forever chemicals, also known as PFAS, plus other nasties like phthalates and flame retardants. These guys are everywhere: furniture, carpets, cookware, even your clothes. They don't break down easily and they stick around for years. Why does this matter? Well, research is stacking up and the results are hard to ignore. Exposure to these chemicals is linked to a laundry list of health issues: cancer, hormone disruption, diabetes, reproductive problems, and even developmental issues in kids. That's right, children are especially at risk. All that crawling on the floor, touching things and putting their hands in their mouths, it puts them right in the line of fire. And if you live in an older home, lead dust might be lurking too. So, what can you actually do? First, let's get realistic. Dust is never going away completely, but you can totally lower your exposure. Start with the basics. Wash hands, especially before meals. Clean your floors and surfaces regularly. Experts say using a vacuum with a HEPA filter makes a huge difference, and so does swapping your furnace filter for a better one. And here's a tip: ditch the feather duster. Go for damp cleaning instead, so you don't just fling particles into the air and breathe them in. But here's where things get interesting. Some big institutions like Harvard are tackling this head-on. They demanded to know exactly what's in the products they use, then switched to PFAS-free alternative. Guess what? It worked. PFAS levels in their dust dropped, and they didn't have to pay more or settle for worse products. So, if a giant university can do it, I promise you can make a difference at home too. Now let's zoom out. In North Carolina, researchers found that people living near a chemical plant had way higher levels of PFAS in their household dust. Scientists now believe that these chemicals travel through the air, settle in dust, and wind up inside us, especially kids. And it isn't just North Carolina. PFAS have been detected in air, water, soil, and yep, even our blood. The risks: cancer, heart problems, immune system issues. This is a real wake-up call. So what's next? Here's what I'm doing. I'm cleaning smarter, I'm checking labels for safer products, and I'm talking to my community about pushing for stronger regulations. We need to hold polluters responsible and support science that finds safer alternatives. Remember, you have more control than you think. Even small changes add up to a home that's just a little bit safer. If this video opened your eyes, make sure you hit like and don't forget to share it with someone who needs to see it. Let's keep our homes safe, one dust bunny at a time.